Hi, Mike Brantley, auctioneer here, talking to you today about auctioneers being asked by bidders, specifically, who's that other bidder? Who's bidding against me? And quite frankly, they have no right to know that. Bidder identities are not owed to other bidders. If you attend a live auction and that one bidder is standing over against the wall and he bids and then I bid, I can look over there and kind of see him. If you don't want to be identified in a public forum, you can bid online or leave an absentee bid or send somebody else to bid for you. But if somebody just says, who's the other bidder? And they're maybe standing behind me and I turn around, I can't see them. And I say, who's bidding against me? Well, you don't own that information, but that's not what our topic here's about. Here's what our topic today is about. Why would a bidder ask, who's the other bidder? Who's bidding against me? Because they really aren't asking who the other bidder is or who's bidding against me. What they're asking is anyone really bidding against me? It's unfortunate, but there are auctioneers that take bids off the wall, off the light post, out of thin air. In a previous video, I said something about that this person here is at $2,500. You had to bid $3,000, and the other bidder isn't at $2,500. There is no other bidder at $2,500. But I want you to bid $3,000. If that bidder said, "Who's the other bidder?" I would say, "Well, he's over here somewhere." Why do they want to know? Because they don't trust you. If you're an auctioneer who's being asked, who's the other bidder? It isn't that they're genuinely curious. It's that they don't believe you have another bidder, that you've exhibited behavior in the past to suggest that they can't trust you. What can you do about that? What can auctioneers do about that? How about we take genuine bids, real bids from real bidders? How about we don't portray bids as genuine when they're not? Fraudulent inducement. How about we have a reputation of being trustworthy? So when you say, I've got $10,000 behind you, you need to be 11, as I did once, and that bidder kind of looked at me. He was new. I think that was the first auction he had been to one of mine. And he said, somebody bid 10, and I said, they did. He's behind you. I have to bid 11. Now, there were several people behind him. I didn't identify the individual bidder. He said, I don't think there is anybody behind me bidding 10. I'm not going to bid 11. And I said, well, if you don't bid 11, I'm going to sell it to the person behind you for 10, I can assure you. And then he bids 11. And the other bidder bids 12. And I come back to him at 13. He's still suspicious. Until one of our regular bidders went up to him, kind of put his hand on his shoulder and whispered something to him. I think I know what he whispered. And he kept bidding. Well, when the auction was over, he didn't get it. The guy behind him got it. All was good, and my regular bidder that I see all the time, he came up and I said, hey, thanks for your help there. I trust you whispered something good in his ear. And he said, yeah, I whispered, you can trust Mike. He wouldn't take bids unless they were real. And he really does have a bid behind you, or he wouldn't say that he has a bid behind you. You can't buy that kind of testimonial. You can't just tell people that you're like that. You have to show them that you're like that. We have been, and a great number of auctioneers in the United States have been doing the right thing for so long that they're known for it. And if you're not known for that, that's on you, because you haven't been behaving in that fashion. You want to be trusted. You want people to feel that you do the right thing. And when you say you have another bid in a certain place, that you really do. And you know what? I am so infrequently asked, where's the other bidder? Who's the other bidder? And you know why? Because they know there must be another bidder, or I wouldn't have said there was another bidder, a real bidder. Bidders asking you, who's the other bidder, are really asking, is there any other bid? And there should be. Let's hope in your case there is. Mike Brantley, Auctioneer. Pleasure to be with you today. Other videos on the same page, others forthcoming. Have a great day. Stay safe.